Welcome back to I Am Living. Here with your boy, the Mystic from the Hood. And as we do every Thursday morning at 11:11, we have about a 5-minute talk and usually have 3 points about whatever the particular subject matter is. But today there are no points. I'm just gonna ramble on for a few minutes because this will be the last video that I will be doing on Thursdays. And I'll explain why in another video. But I'm gonna move it to Wednesdays. That's right, we're gonna start having our videos on Wednesdays at 11:11 a.m. just to let y'all know for those who are watching. So, it's about 10 o'clock at night on the treadmill. I already got my steps and everything and all that stuff today. But wifey, she definitely needed to get some more steps in. So, of course, I throw my shoes back on. I'm home. I'm right there with her. And she reminded me, she was like, oh yeah, don't you got a video to record? I said, oh yeah, that's right, I do have a video record. So that's why I'm in a position right now to give you one of these type of videos where I'm just gonna give you a little rant in a way. Tell you a little some things without being too specific to anybody because I like to talk about things that are true. So what I want to really talk about is keeping your word, especially when it comes to money. Now, all of us have at some point in time borrowed some money from a family member or a friend. We're not talking about institutions or banks in this video. We're talking about family members or friends we may have borrowed money from or loaned money to. And typically when you borrow money from somebody or somebody borrows money from you, they're like, hey, I'm in a spot and I'm wondering if you could help me out a little bit until I get paid or until I can pay you back. That's usually how it goes. I'll pay you back when I get it, right? And then how it goes when somebody is unable to pay you back, they usually avoid you. Rarely just a person to call, hey, or text, hey, it's not looking like I'm gonna get the money when I say I'm gonna get it, but I will keep you posted and let you know and constantly communicate along the way. I mean, that's rare. Most people just avoid you in some kind of way. You shouldn't have to ask for your money back if you let somebody borrow it. But that happens a lot. You have to ask for it back. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because there are times where you borrow money and you really get in a position to where you can't pay it back. You can't pay it back right now. And you have two choices. You can show a low vibrational, low emotional intelligence and avoid the person or come up with every excuse and the reason why you shouldn't pay them back. Or you can communicate with them, show them some respect, show yourself some respect, show them that you really are a worthy person. Everybody needs money every now and then or a loan. You just need some help. And they trusted you to let you borrow it, and you communicate on that. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man, especially if you're a grown person. If you're a grown person with kids, or you have to, maybe you need to have your husband ask a family member for a loan. This is just normal family shit, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Where the family need some money, so they say, hey, cause you want to? They got some money. Why don't you ask them? And you see if we can get that back over there. It's just normal life. But there are times where you do have the ability to pay it back, and you don't want to pay it back. That's why we have $160 billion made in interest payments in 2024 by Americans. That's because they didn't want to pay the money back, or they couldn't pay the money back. Now, that's the only time I'm going to talk about corporate, but when you don't want to pay it back, you got to ask yourself, why? Why do I feel like I can borrow money from somebody and not pay them back? I don't know. That's just been on my heart right now because I was in positions and I paid the money back. When I could not pay the money back, I communicated that. And it bothered me. It bothered me that I didn't pay it back at the time that I said I would. So when I got the opportunity to pay it back, I paid it back as soon as possible. That's a good feeling to me, to be able to keep my word and keep good standing with somebody who showed that they cared about me. I don't know what kind of world you guys are living in, but the world I'm living in is a reflection of me. And I love what I'm seeing right now. I love it. Just like I hated what I saw in my past. It's a reflection of me, my inner being, what I'm thinking about, what I'm feeling, and my actions. Everything you do comes back to you. What does that book of wisdom say? It says, your word cannot come back void. So just think of your word as a boomerang. You say it and it comes back. So just watch what you say and who you say it about. Try to stay as positive as possible. If you're not a positive person, be a funny person. You know what I'm saying? Find a way. Find a way to have what you put out come back to you in a good way. And that's all on my mind today, is pay your debts. There's a karma that comes when you don't pay your debts. It sucks. If you want to keep money flowing to you and abundance flowing to you, you can't be treating money like that. Money is an energy that's alive. I'm not saying that it's moral or right or wrong in any kind of way. I'm never saying that. But the thoughts make it so. Your thoughts make it so. My thoughts make it so. And we're all individuals. So if this can help anybody out there who's struggling with pride, guilt, shame, embarrassment, because they owe somebody some money. You owe somebody some money and you know you need to pay them back. Or you just can't pay it back. That sucks. It hurts. But at least communicate it. You know what I mean? Do that for yourself. Just communicate it. Because love will always be bigger than money. Communication will always be bigger than money. Because communication is money. Communicate. Show yourself some love and respect. Pay your debts. And if you are in a position to forgive somebody's debt, if you're just doing it like that, because you done helped so many people, you just blessed and abundant and so big with it, hey, if you can forgive it, hey, forget that. Hey, forget them people. You know they can't pay it back. You know they can't pay it back. Forget those people. Because usually if somebody needs to borrow from you, if it ain't for a business to make a profit, they ain't even going to be in a position to pay it back. Or they're going to always be in a position to always borrow. So you decide. You decide. Are you going to loan? You're going to borrow? You're going to forgive it? Or you're going to collect? You decide. And you decide by showing yourself some respect. And I'm only sharing this for one reason. I love living. And for sure, I am living with some fucking integrity.